There's a lot of food in there.
That's overwhelming, I'm sorry.
Woo! Wow!
I don't know, it could be anything. Hi, I'm Tom, I'm from the UK.
And I'm Jeff, and I'm from the US.
And today we are going to be swapping takeaway orders for 24 hours.
Takeaway orders, takeout orders, fast food orders, whatever you want to call it, that's what we're swapping.
So Jeff, for breakfast you are going to be having a classic bacon roll and a cup of tea, and make sure the bacon roll comes with brown sauce because that is a classic and important element of this breakfast meal. For lunch you are going to be having a lamb doner kebab. And then for dinner you're going to be having a vindaloo with pilau rice and some little starter sides as well.
All right, Tom, so for breakfast, I'm sending you some coffee and donuts, classic staple, and you're eating American, so you've got to have coffee for the day, no tea. For lunch, you're getting my all-time favorite Taco Bell, and for dinner, you're getting some wings and a bunch of dips. Americans love dips, and of course, ranch dressing will be in there for you to actually try it for real this time. Enjoy your American meal. I cannot wait to see which dip is your favorite.
Let's do it!
Okay, it's breakfast time, and I am having Greg's. I have a bacon roll, and I have some tea. First thoughts is, I find it interesting that your bacon is like our ham. I would call this like a piece of ham. Bacon is like, for us, is smaller and like, I don't know, crispier. And then it's topped with some brown sauce, as Tom said. I find it weird that you call this brown sauce when you don't call like ketchup red sauce, mustard yellow sauce, mayo white sauce.
Okay, so the Krispy Kremes have arrived. I think it's kind of early in the day to be consuming this amount of sugar, but they do look like I got a good selection, to be fair. The Krispy Kreme place didn't do coffee, so I've made a cafetiere of it myself, or a French press, I think an American person would call it. Stunning brew. I've never had donuts for breakfast before. I just feel like it's really an intense way to start the day. Yeah, so first up, we've got your classic like Homer Simpson. This is like your sort of Chief Wiggum moment. Worth it. Oh my god, those are really good. Okay, next up is what I think is a jam donut, except it's glazed. You've got like sugary donut with sugary jam in it, and then you put sugary glaze on the outside. Okay. It is really good though. If you're starting your day with this much of a sugar high, you're not just like asking for like a sugar crash around like 1, 2 p.m, surely.
It's not bad. It's just bacon and bread. If you like those two things, obviously you're gonna like this. The brown sauce definitely helps. I don't think this would be very good without any sort of sauce. It'd be pretty dry and just like bland and salty. Not exactly how I'd want to start my day. Usually more like of a fruit, yogurt, and granola person, but I'm fully aware I gave Tom donuts, so I can't really talk. I would have this breakfast again. Yeah, this breakfast is totally fine. I think I would prefer mine with a little bit more substance on it, probably at least just eggs.
Next up is what I think is the Biscoff ones. Now this makes nothing but sense because like Biscoff are those little biscuits that you get in like a cafe or a coffee shop, whatever, when you get a coffee. So these two being together, that makes sense to me. This is better. This isn't quite so sweet, so I like it more. Next up is this delightfully pink donut. I don't know what it is. It smells like strawberries. Oh wow. This one is not for me so much. It has like cream and jam inside. Oh, it's like 10 in the morning. That's overwhelming, I'm sorry. I don't know what it is. It's a chocolate donut, obviously, but it's gonna have chocolate inside, it's gonna have cream inside, it's gonna be like peanut butter. I just don't know at this point. There's chocolate inside. Chocolate top, chocolate filled. Ooh, yeah. This one is great. And finally, we have the classic glazed donut. This is the one that I think I'd most likely choose for breakfast if I had the choice. Maybe not as sweet as some of the other filled ones. Yeah, my review of this is, the filled donuts are a little much to start your day with, but as like a treat, if you were gonna have like one of these and a coffee, this is perfect. This is really, really nice. Yeah, I get it. Thanks, Jeff. Hope you're enjoying your bacon sandwich.
And then a tea for breakfast, which I've never had. I've obviously had tea before, but I've never had tea for breakfast. I am a coffee drinker, so this is gonna be an interesting way to start the day. First of all, I'm so bad with hot drinks. That wasn't like out of disgust. It's still hot. I don't know how you guys drink things that are so hot immediately. Like, I have to drink iced coffee, or at least like warmish coffee. But like getting this right away, drinking straight hot, is like burns your tongue. I don't get how people do it. Never have. But the tea's like fine. I'm gonna that that statement alone is gonna piss off a lot of people. But yeah, it's not like mind-blowing. It's just like, I don't know, flavored water almost. And then I get kicked out of the country for not loving tea. I just really wish I could have coffee. I don't mind the tea, but I just need a bit more of a caffeine kick. I'm actually a little bit excited about this. More takeaway! I don't really know what to expect. Who's ready? Who's nervous? Bum ba da da! Look at that. Wow. I'm actually really hungry. I'm not sure if breakfast really held me over very well. Not exactly what I would go for like, you know, your everyday lunch, but it looks pretty bomb. So I'm like kind of really excited actually. Tell me how one goes about eating this. It's half in the pita, half not in the pita. I don't really know. I'm already a mess.
So it's lunchtime. This has just arrived. How entirely thrilling. I actually never had a Taco Bell before. I'm very excited about it. Okay, so we've got a bunch of things. First up, there is some kind of taco situation. Oh my God, this is amazing. I can't believe I'm actually having Taco Bell. It's like ground meat and then like lettuce, tomato and cheese, I think.
All right, from the top, let's go. I mean, like, what do you expect?
Americans in the comments, can you tell me if I'm eating these correctly? Because like, are they supposed to crack and go everywhere? It's not the most elegant thing to eat, but I don't think that's what this is about. This is delicious. I'm thoroughly impressed.
All right, just as expected, all over the floor. All over me, all over the floor, all over the table. What are you gonna do?
Next, let's have the fries. These look good. They look like regular fries, some kind of paprika situation on there. Oh my God. Okay, so the sauce, I think this is like a nacho cheese dip, which I'm really not about. It's like the type of cheese sauce that they put like on top of nachos at the cinema, and I just like that. Okay. I'm not normally reluctant to eat things now. It's okay. Yeah, it doesn't taste bad exactly. I don't know what cheese sauce like this is. Like, why is it soft like that? Like, why do I know it'll never harden? Like, something about just cheese like that just like creeps me out. Next up is the main attraction. Oh my God. Look at the size, it's like the size of my head. I had no idea what lies beneath this tortilla. I don't know, it could be anything.
Like the chili oil on this or whatever the chili is really good. It adds a little bit of a kick and then the mayo kind of cools it down. Adds a little bit of additional flavor to the lamb. It's really good. I'm so sorry. It's really good.
Let's just go for it. This has a similar flavor to the taco, but it's way that difficult to eat, would be my review. I'm all in for this. Okay, next up, I'm gonna try these things. They're weird. They're crisps. Like they're like crunchy and hard, but they're like also in like pasta shapes, and they look like they've got like black pepper on them. Oh, hang on. Is it cinnamon? Are these the cinnamon things? Is this the dessert? I think I can taste cinnamon. They're kind of like, if you imagine churros were really short and turned into like quavers, that's what these are. That's bizarre. I've never had anything like that before.
This is a lot too. There's a lot of food in there. I could definitely see people getting this after a night out. You're a little bit drunk, you've had a few drinks, and you're a little bit hungry, and you just scarf this down. Probably have this huge thing in like 3 bites. Half of it goes on the floor. You wake up, it's on your shoes. Yeah, again, not something I would really like crave for lunch when I have work right after, but would get again, 100%. So yeah.
Taco Bell, yes. Cheese sauce, no. And that's my review. I just got cheese sauce everywhere.
Alrighty, it is dinner time. The doner kebab from lunch really filled me up. It's been several hours and I am still really not hungry. I am excited and nervous. I've never had a spicy curry before. I don't do very well with spice. I've never heard of a vindaloo before. Okay, so here it is. It's bright red. Woo! I can sense the spice from the smell. It looks really good though. I'm like, I can't turn it over because that will pour it everywhere.
It's dinner time finally. Sorry if I look a little groggy. It's literally because I had that food, the workday ended and I felt so tired and I've literally been asleep for like the past hour. Like I had to nap. The food was like super heavy. I just felt sleepy. So without further ado, it's wings time. There's some buffalo wings, and then there are plain fried wings, and then loads of sauces. We've got ranch dressing, barbecue sauce, chipotle mayo, sriracha hot sauce, and Carolina barbecue. This, to me, is overwhelming. I understand wanting variety, but is that not overwhelming? Because every bite was gonna taste different. Like, where's the consistency, you know?
Cheers. Cool. Wow. Oh, the spice kicks in right away. It does not. The spice didn't come around to play. Oh my god, that happened so fast. I feel like they say milk is better for spice because the water just woo. Wow. People enjoy that. People like look forward to that. No disrespect, it's just the spice level. Like tastes great, but it is really good. But that spice comes in fast, let me tell ya. Woohoo! That is very spicy. It is real. It's delicious. I think I need it with a few spice levels down would be nice. Oh my god, my tongue is burning. My tongue is buzzing. I know there's other people in the world who could probably eat that, no problem. Wouldn't even find that spicy. So I'm probably coming across as such a little baby, but this is hot.
Wicked wing sauce. That could mean anything. With the word wicked in it, that makes me think maybe it will be spicy. I don't know how to describe this. It's just like kind of like a sweet, creamy sauce. It's kind of like salad cream. 6 out of 10. Okay, next up we have chipotle mayo. I think I know what that is. It's kind of like smoky, like Mexican flavor, right? That's amazing. The chipotle mayo is incredible. I'm gonna give the chipotle mayo an 8 out of 10. Next, let's go for the hot sauce. Hot sriracha sauce, let's go. This is the best one yet. Spicy sauces are the ones that go with wings the best. For me. I would eat every single wing with this if I had enough. This is top 2 of the week. This is hot sauce. This is 10 out of 10, 100%. Next is gonna be Carolina barbecue. What exactly makes it Carolina? Okay, Carolina barbecue, let's go. That is amazing as well. Wow, all these sauces are really good. I'm starting to get the idea, like, I would never in a million years have ordered more than 2 types of dip. In my head, I was like, that's excessive, it's too much, it's gonna confuse your palate too much. But all I'm doing now is I get like a different taste with every bite. You get variety, you don't have to commit to anything. It's more fun. I'm loving this. I'm sat here eating wings by myself and I'm having the time of my life. Carolina barbecue is another really high scorer. This is a 9 out of 10. All right,
oh my god, it's still going. It like comes in, it's like getting stronger. All right, we got some sides. I'm just gonna dig right in. I needed this to cleanse the palate a bit. Get rid of the spice. Holy moly.
It's ranch dressing, yes? So does that mean it's supposed to go on salads? Because I hear people talking about ranch all the time.
You absolutely need some ranch. Ranch is like the all-American dressing, all-American flavoring. I'm telling you, everything goes in ranch.
And I never hear people actually putting it on salads. So is dressing just a word, or is it that people are literally abusing this dressing and using it for their own means? Either way, I'm cool with it. I just like to understand. Oh. It tastes different than what I thought it would taste like. And it's more like herby and peppery than I thought. Clearly ranch is the kind of thing that you can't do at home. You just have to get the real stuff. And thank God, because that is really, really good. I'm gonna give the ranch a 9 out of 10.
Today has been a journey, my friends. I feel like Tom took me a little bit all around the world, which is kind of cool. I feel like, yeah, there's a range on takeaway. There's a range on fast food. Not one thing was like the other. And I think that's really, really cool. It was quite a different, unique, varying day.
Half an hour ago, if you had showed me all these sauces and been like, oh, hi, Tom, we're gonna have dinner. These are your condiments. I would have been like, are you kidding? Instead of being overwhelming, this is actually just the beauty of choice. And I'm all for that.
So overall, I actually had a fantastic day. You have really screwed me over in the past, in previous videos. And this one was like fantastic. I loved the doner kebab. I absolutely loved it. Just like gross and like fatty. They pack so much meat into that tiny little pita. Like they gave me enough for like a family of 4.
I loved my day that I had eating American takeaway food. The only thing that I might change is that maybe some of the foods might not be quite so heavy. Between having lunch and dinner, I literally had to have a half an hour nap because the Taco Bell made me so sleepy. Like, oh, let me tell you, ranch has redeemed itself. 100%.
I am I could cry. Now, only if you had that ranch to dip your Taco Bell in. Oh, there's no shade to the UK menu. I like absolutely loved it, but Taco Bell and ranch dressing are two of my all-time favorite things in the entire world. There's no way I can reject the American menu. As much as I love the UK one, I still would have to choose American.
Yeah, and you know what? I echo your sentiment in the inverse way. Like, although I enjoyed your menu thoroughly, like the glazed donut and the coffee, delicious. The wings with like the million different sauces, transcendent. If I ever turn my back against a bacon sandwich, I don't think I feel right about myself. So I thank you for sharing this with me, but I think in this instance, we can just agree to disagree, and that's okay.
That's okay. You know, if I could eat all 6 things in one day, I would, you know?
See, now that's someone who's thinking with their head. I like it.